This is not just a story. This is a tale of a man who smiled at the face of adversity. A tale of a man who refused to give up. A tale of unwavering ambition, courage, and discipline. This is the story of a dream of a man. Born to parents of modest means on April 7, 1960, Sri N.V. Natarajan was raised by his father, Sri Varadappa Gounder, a successful civil engineering contractor and sago factory owner. His mother, Srimati Pavayammal, a woman of strong character who was renowned for her hard work and unwavering determination. As a young and naive boy, Sri N.V. Natarajan began his education in a government school, devoid of the privilege of attending any opulent institutions. The world was his oyster and he went in search of a pearl. In the world full of noises, he went in search of a melody. The innocent boy of 17, from a humble background, had a mighty vision of starting an educational institution of his own. The young boy's ambition knew no bounds, particularly when it came to his academic pursuits. During a visit by a team of commercial tax officers to his father's sago factory, they mentioned that chartered accountancy was renowned as one of the most challenging exams in the country, with mere 2 to 5% pass rate. However, instead of being discouraged, the boy took it as a personal challenge and an opportunity to excel in his future academic endeavors. Despite his outstanding performance in mathematics, Sri N.V. Natarajan opted to pursue Commerce Group during his pre-university studies at Jamal Muhammad College, Trichy, as he had strong inclination towards becoming an auditor. He subsequently enrolled in a Bachelor of Commerce program at Kandasamy Kandar College in Vellore. The young boy successfully completed his BCom and put his heart and soul into his CA preparation. The silent prayers of our chairman screamed echoes into the universe, and the universe itself answered his prayers. Having excelled in his CA course, he emerged with flying colors and established himself as a successful chartered accountant. He went on to work for many successful firms and banks. He was passionately curious, and passion moves men beyond themselves. Most human beings would have been content with their achievements, but not our chairman. He wasn't one among them. His mirror refused his reflection and bothered him with an incomplete version of his dream. Despite being very successful in his career, our chairman stood with an unquenchable thirst for starting his own educational institution. How can someone have the tenacity to sacrifice their lucrative career as a chartered accountant and go behind something which hasn't been achieved or even thought of before? At this juncture, he decides to share his vision and life with a partner. He married distinguished Srimati Mangair Karasi. The latter is an individual of remarkable character. She has proven herself to be an ardent and active participant in her husband's ventures, cementing her status as a true and equal partner in all respects. Exactly on the completion of the 15th year of his dream, Sri N.V. Natarajan started Powai Women's Polytechnic College in 1998 with mere 18 students. Even after 2 decades, these students proudly identify themselves as the first pass-out batch in the history books of Powai. Once our chairman and correspondent visited a dry and barren piece of land filled with thorns and stones, they recognized the concealed potential within it and aspired to lay the groundwork for their visionary project. Realizing the enormous need for engineering and technical education, our chairman started a world-class engineering college in the year 2001. Barren wilderness turned into mighty buildings. The empty lands became educational institutions. From then, it was progress all the way. The bits and pieces fell in its appropriate places. Numerous institutions were erected and established. As a jewel to his crown, Powai Vidyashram Senior Secondary School was conceived in the year 2011. And here we are, nervously turning the pages of the dictionary, trying to find a better word to express our gratitude. The credit belongs to the family that stood in the arena, fighting the toughest battles, and the results were abundant. The children of the future will have wealth in their life and wisdom in their thought. A family of 3 is now a family of 15,000. a lonely man who climbed the mountains holding his dream as a torch reached the pinnacle of the hill and looked behind only to find the glittering lights of 15,000 dreamers. His torch is now a beacon for millions to follow. He humbly refuses to accept his impact on this planet. Sure, the butterflies will never know how bright and beautiful their wings are. This is not just a story. This is a tale of a dream of a man.